to Love Season 3, Episode 6. Girl, Chris, a.k.a. KG Smooth, is a Mr. Filler Upper, honey. Girl, I could not sleep. It's 5 o'clock now. I've been up since 3 o'clock. I said, this thing is in my smother and my spirit. A filler upper man, ladies. I talk all about them in my new book, and I will definitely be adding that to my part 2 of 23 types of guys you might meet. I'm going to be reading some of these from my book because you need, ladies, especially my singles, to see I'm wearing my Mama Claus. It's Christmas here, girl. It's November 29th, honey. Christmas started the day after I put the last dish in the dishwasher. Christmas, Merry Christmas! All over Christmas we decorated. Ladies, let me explain something to you. You need to have your ears tuned when the men say certain things to kind of know what he said. Girl, he told Naya, he said, you obviously made more than me. I'm here to like a filler up. So Naya, she was real classy, but I don't know why people mad at her. Ladies, you're mad at Naya, and this is exactly why y'all in the position you are with your build-a-mail, and you're the naked wife, and you keep making the same dumb mistakes. And I read on Naya's page, she said, I have been the breadwinner. I have been carrying man. I have been in struggle love. And she said, I have decided that I will not do it no more. And a lot of y'all women, Merry Christmas, struggle love. Y'all have this struggle man. Y'all have this filler upper man. And then y'all want to be mad at night. I'm going to do a video on that. But let me explain something to you, ladies. This is what I keep telling y'all. Gather the data. My problem with Naya is, and I'm going to do a video on this too, she didn't gather all the data before she fell in love and was kissing, swapping, spitting, inviting the cousin to come out and meet the man. Only to come to find out they're going to split mortgage and be a filler upper. Because she obviously makes more than he does. And there is no money in the music. He does it for the love. And I'm like, wait a minute. Welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married too, by the way. Okay, there's no money in music and you do it for the love, but your clock is ticking. You can't afford, KG Smooth, to have a ticking clock. Because ticking clocks are costly. They're not cheap. Ticking clocks, baby, the result is they're not cheap. The little container of milk, little one, is $20-some. I told my husband, I said, you don't know how blessed you are. I told him he should have given me money, every bottle of milk. I said, you should have given me the money for all those milk because I nursed our little boy. My boy didn't drink formula. My little Michael, when he was born in the house, the doctor put him right here. That little gritty baby crawled all the way up here. And then they asked you what you're going to do. And I checked too often. Okay, ladies. I check breastfeeding and bottle mix. So that means, and they say, you want to pacify? I said, put the pacifier in there. People's like, no, get him on the pacifier. Bring the pacifier because I need to sleep. Okay. You can't fill her upper a baby. Listen, ladies, you need to pay attention to when the men say certain things. Okay. Mr. Filler Upper is going to say, Naya, she was so classy. She better than me, Naya. Naya, I need a shout out because I know you read it all in my book. Or I know you read the book, Naya. Give me a shout out, Naya, because I know you read my book. I was like, oh, she did it so classy. I'm sure she read my book. She said, so you think as the provider, you're supposed to be a filler upper? Oh, my lips need some color. She was so classy about it. See, when he said, filler upper to me, run! Girl, I would have ran. See my Santa Claus chair. Girl, I would have ran. When he said that, I would have ran and told my cousin, run, Nene, run! I could not believe that man. I am so disgusted. And the thing that bothers me is he's an older guy, right? He's not young. 25-year-olds, you can understand. But this old gray man, talk about his clock is ticking. He's only there to fill up. In other words, he is looking, Mr. KG Smooth, is looking for a woman who can take care of him. Let me tell you about fuller filler uppers, okay? When it comes to the mortgage, well, here in Jersey, I don't know how they do it other place. You pay the mortgage, the taxes, and the mortgage, taxes, and the insurance in one. Child, when he come, you gonna ask him for his 50% of the mortgage, since he say he gonna do 50-50 filler up. He gonna like, baby, I ain't got it. You got it. Baby, I ain't got it. He can't fill it out. A matter of fact, our taxes, I'm about to write Governor Murphy and tell him I need a tax rebate because my baby don't go to public school. So I think next 20, this is 2020. This 2020, 2021. I think 2021. We are gonna get a tax rebate if our kids don't go to public school, because I'm like, my baby don't go to public school. So where is my taxes going? I need the tax money for the baby that is going to the private school. Okay. Okay. When you go to the gas station, what the man said, fill her up, sir. He gonna be like, give me $2 gas. I got some old fried greasy chicken oil that I've been saving up. I'm gonna go home, pour the oil in the tank, drive up the hill, drive down the hill so it could mix up. And that's how I'm gonna get my tank. Fill her up. Child, when the daycare bills, girl, daycare is expensive these days. When my little boy went to daycare, it was $150. Now it's $161, I believe. And you go to the daycare, they want their money. Don't tell me you're gonna pay me next week, honey. He gonna be like, I ain't got it, let's say Miss Ella. Miss Ella, I ain't got it this week. All I can do is give you $20 because I'm just here to fill her up, just a little spots that's left over. Girl, I remember at the daycare, it was hilarious because every Friday you would pass, or Monday, and you would see the pink slips in the cubby. And I always wondered why I didn't get a pink slip. So then I asked somebody, they was like, no, Miss Thompson, Miss Thompson, Poppy paid the daycare. Poppy paid daycare. Pink slip is for people who don't pay the daycare. Because Mike would pay we would pay a week ahead. We would pay when my husband get paid. He would write the daycare for $300 because he would pay every 2 weeks, because we get paid every 2 weeks. So he would pay a week ahead. And so Monday you had to have the daycare in because he paid 2 weeks ahead and he don't get paid regular like we get paid. He would be like, Mr. Thompson, we know you paid, Mr. Thompson. We know you paid. Don't worry about it, okay? This is the worst part, honey. The people that got the state program, if your income is low enough, they will pay your child care. When the people are late for the copay, girl, I couldn't believe when the lady said, Chica, mommy, the people, they don't pay no copay. They don't pay no copay. I don't understand. $20. What can you... Girl, that's gonna be Mr. KG Smooth. They're gonna kick the poor little baby out of the daycare because he can't pay the daycare bill. All he can do is $20. And now later, like the last year, Michael Eve, they started asking for an extra $20 a month to buy, supplies, tissue, hand sanitizer, and stuff like that, because $150 cheap, girl, because it's a church daycare, and so they try to keep it cheap, for the church folks, and so they say, can Miss Thompson, can we get an extra $20? They ask all parents to pay an extra $20 every month, just $20, or you bring some tissue or whatever, paper towels or stuff like that, honey. When the Naya have the baby, because the reason why she want a husband, listen, ladies, or y'all talking about Naya being dumb, talking about how she a gold digger. I don't know what kind of gold digger she is, honey, because Chris ain't got no gold to dig, and most of our black men ain't got no gold to dig. They're looking for gold themselves. When the baby come, Naya's had 4 miscarriages. She can get pregnant. She just can't hold the baby. And that's because she needs to be on bed rest. Girl, she gonna be laid up in the house, and the sheriff officer gonna come home and put the paper on the... Girl, I came home one day and I saw a paper on my door talking about they're about to lock my... I went off. I called. I said, oh, ma'am, your address is so... I said, no, that's not my address. I live on a corner. So my address is on the street side, but my door is on the right side. So you would assume that's my address, but no, it was down the street. Girl, Naya is gonna be laid up in the bed resting, and the sheriff office is gonna come put the lock under the door. Why? He's a filler upper man, can't pay the mortgage. And this is what Naya is talking about. She wanna rest when she's pregnant and don't have to worry about the mortgage. And you woman, I told you about that lady that came back to work in 2 weeks. Girl, I couldn't believe it. I said, what you doing here? She said, girl, you know he ain't. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, you already had one baby. You're struggling. You can't take no time off work. You went and had another baby with the man that ain't, that can't even pay 2 months rent, even 1 month. So you could stay at least a month from the bed. Girl, if she was like really, really, really a friend of mine, like close friends of mine, I would have given her the money just to go home so she could spend some time with him. But that's what's going to happen. Okay, with a filler upper man, you have to work 2 and 3 jobs because he can't do it. He's doing it for the love of it instead of going out to work another job so he can provide for his family. Mr. Filler Upper can't even pay half the mortgage because he said filler up. He's a filler upper. Okay, he can't hold half of it down. And what's going to happen when the girl go have the baby? This is what she's talking about. This is why, ladies, I encourage you and I beg you to choose what you want. Whatever you want. If you want a filler upper man, choose that. If you want a 50-50, excuse me, choose that. If you want a 100%er, choose that. Think it through. Do not want a 100%er and settle for a 50%er or a filler upper and then get mad when he's only doing filler upper and 50-50 because you really want 100%. No, baby. It's too late. You need to choose what you want. You know, when it comes time to go to the dentist and the baby have a cavity, you know, if you really keep up with your baby's health, the dentist said at 18 months you need to bring the baby. And so at 18 months, Lou Michael, he was going to the dentist. It's been perfect. You know, this year's been coronavirus, so we couldn't go. And I called the dentist. They said, no, man, we are not taking any adults. We are only taking the children. So you can bring little Michael, and Big Michael, bring him, so I could bring Lexi. You could bring Michael Jr., but you and your household, you can't come. Plus, y'all come every 6 months. Your teeth should be fine. We'll see y'all next year. You know, when the kids start getting the dentist, getting a cavity, he's going to be perfect because he's going to come and try to play dentist and say, I'm just going to fill her up the cavity because he can't afford to pay for the dentist. Because, you know, people who are self-employed, you have to pay your own insurance. It's not like you have a job and, you know, you pay the job insurance and you got to pay extra for the dental. Girl, when the baby have a cavity, Naya is... the toddler gonna have a cavity. Now he's gonna come home and he's gonna be playing dentist, talking about, I'm just trying to fill her up the cavity. Thanksgiving, you know, Pastor be asking, give something for the people who don't have. You know what KG Smooth is gonna do? Go down to the other church, get a basket, and take half, and then bring half, come give the church, and say, I'm just here to fill her up the basket for the people who don't have. Pastor gonna be like, well, where's the turkey? I can't afford it. Christmas time, pastor's gonna say, we need you to bring some toys to give the kids, or we need you to donate some money. He gonna go down to the other church, get some free toys, and bring it to the church. And pastor gonna say, well, this look used, Mr. KG. Look, Pastor, I'm just here to fill her up the Christmas tree for the kids who don't have. Ladies, do not marry a filler upper. But guess what he want to do? He want to fill her upper with his dingling and put a baby in there because his clock is ticking, but he can't afford a whole baby. Do you know how expensive kids are? The formula for the little baby formula, for God's sake, is 20-something kids. This is what KG Smooth is going to do. You should go come home. Naya can't produce milk. He's too cheap to go down to the store and buy. Well, the hospital give you enough for a week, okay? If you say you're going to nurses, now they have baby friendly, girl. Baby friendly. If you say you're going to nurse, they don't want to give you no formula, okay? I had to beg for the formula. I said, ma'am, can I just have an extra little formula to bring home with me? You know, the little ones in the cat, they said, Mommy, ma'am, Mrs. Thompson, we are baby friendly hospital and we want you to nurse. If you say you're going to nurse. If you say you're not going to nurse, then they give you the formula. So the nice lady, in Spanish, mommy, she came. She said, okay, mommy, I'm going to give you these two. And if Naya says she gonna nurse, sometimes you can't produce milk or you produce milk. I nursed my little boy until he was 4.5. Honey, I was like a cow. Could you believe it? Tiny as I am, girl. I was making them cranberry juice, y'all. Drink some cranberry juice. I don't know. Cranberry produced milk, and I had to push the little boy. If I was still nursing him, I would still be producing milk because as long as there is a demand, the milk will flow. You know what's gonna happen? KG Smooth is gonna try to give the brand new baby cow's milk. He's gonna go to the store, and Naya said, KG Smooth, go get the milk. He gonna come home with the whole regular milk. Now, they have regular milk and they have organic, okay? My little boy, girl, he don't drink regular milk because he drink the breast milk. Even at the daycare, they say, mommy, Michelito, no, he don't want to drink no milk, mommy. He don't want to drink, no, he will not drink the regular milk, okay? Because he used to the breast milk. He gonna go and get the milk, not even organic, because the regular milk is $3.99 a gallon. Organic is $9.99 a gallon. So we started buying him the organic milk, and he started drinking it just a little bit. Okay, at almost 6, he still don't. He still don't. KG Smooth is gonna bring home the big cheap bottle of milk and pour it in the baby bottle and dilute it with water and say, "Here you go, baby. I'm just trying to fill her up." Okay, Naya is gonna go to the doctor, and because the baby's constipated and have colic, and the doctor said you're gonna have to change the baby milk, thinking the baby's getting the real carnation baby milk. Girl, KG Smooth is gonna dilute the regular milk some more, because why? He trying to fill her up because he can't afford no baby. Okay, Mr. Ticking Time Clock, you can't afford no baby. You ain't got no time to be filling anybody up with no broke a dingaling to bring another baby here to struggle. Okay, because you can't afford a baby because you just here to fill her up. I keep telling y'all, ladies, choose what you want. I was reading on Naya's page because they were dogging her, and she's just laughing at them. And she said, listen, I've been the breadwinner. I have done struggle of, and I've just decided I'm not going to do that no more. And she said, nope, that is not what I want. Let me see if I can find it. She said, nope, that is not what I want. See, at 4, it's just sad that at 4, it took her so long to realize that. See, I realized that early in life because I see all the people around me struggling, so I didn't want that. Okay, I wanted a man with a certain. I only was interested in men of a certain caliber. If you was working at the McDonald's flipping burgers, I wasn't interested. Now, if you owned the McDonald's, okay, hi, how you doing? Okay, you working at Joe's Chop Shop? No, sir, wasn't interested. Okay, I was interested in the senators and the Baracks and the Cory Bookers and the Wall Streets and the CEOs. Those are the types of guys I was interested in, because I know the type of life I wanted to have. And please don't come on here and tell me that because the men can't provide, they're going to beat you and cheat on you and not love you. Why is it in the Black community we think it's only the broke, busted, fat, disgusted, obese, and broke jailbird men that can love us and be faithful to us and treat us right? No, the men who prepared themselves to be husband, they're not going to love you. They can't love you. They can't treat you right. They're going to beat you, and they're not going to be faithful because they can provide. But you know who's going to love you? The broke one, the busted one, the just out of jail, the filler uppers, the men that can't provide, the men can't take care of you. They can love you, and they can treat you right, and they will be faithful to you, girl, because they need you. They broke and they're busted and they disgusted. I'm telling you, it is terrible. And you woman that's mad at Naya because she walked away from Mr. Filler Upper, who is looking for somebody to take care of him. Just look at your life. Look over your life and the decisions you made. Look in your life now. You working 2 and 3 jobs to take care of you, your filler upper, and your kids because you chose wrong, okay? Because he's a nice guy, as if you can go down to the bank and write a check of love, a check of faithfulness, a check of nice, okay? When PSC&G come knocking on your door, oh, let me write you a check of nice. Let me write you, I'm a nice guy. high, okay? Go down to the daycare and tell the daycare owner, I'm a nice guy. They're going to kick you and your baby out. Okay, let me tell you, my blue boy go private school. They don't want no credit. They don't want no monthly payments from you. They don't want no checks from you. They don't want no money orders, honey. You have got to sign up for monthly deductions. You know why? They want to make sure they get their money because they know their appearance like Mr. Filler Upper, who goes, I got it this week, sister. I got it this week. Can I pay you next week? Ladies, I'm telling you, I'm not going to, this video is too long. I'm going to do another video, read from him. Leave filler uppers alone. Leave filler uppers up. KG Smooth is looking for a sponsor. How do you come out of your mouth and say, look, you obviously make more than I do. I'm just here to fill her up where you fall short. I'm just here to fill her up. How, as a grown man, I understand 21-year-olds say that because they ain't got no money. They're broke, okay? Unless they came from a family who planned and had good inheritance for them. How do you, as a man, open up your mouth and say that? Huh? So basically, he's looking for a sponsor. He's looking for a woman that can take care of him. And the woman out here, okay, he's nice. He's a nice guy. So you're going to work 2 and 3 jobs to take care of him instead of him going to do something else. Because ladies, we are to put our best foot forward. You know what? Men are to put their best foot forward. What are men? They are the providers and the protectors. They need to show us that they can provide and they can protect. Girl, when I met the man, when I was coming out making 27th, I said bye, goodbye. But click. How much you make? Click. Well, I said, oh, okay. Never heard from me again. Bye. I feel bad that Naya is learning her lesson now. It's 42. It's late. Naya and women 42, you're going to have to date older men. And now you need to start dating out of your race. Okay, I know we want the black man. But I'm sorry, there's not enough good black men who are providers who can provide for us and take care of us. Okay. You have to date older or find somebody out your race, girl. I'm sorry. Because unfortunately, in our community, there's a lot of filler uppers. You know, the man that when he come to get the nookie, he just come with a loaf of bread. He give you $25. Huh? Filler uppers. If you want a filler upper, make sure you are prepared to provide and protect him because that's what he's looking up for. We should be the filler upper. Okay, woman, wives should be the filler upper. Okay, I go to the supermarket. Oh, we need this. Oh, let me pick that up. They need this. Pick that up. Pick this up. Oh, mortgages are $3,000. Choose a man that can pay the $3,000 a month mortgage or get something cheaper. Okay, when my husband townhouse, girl, he was paying a whole lot more than this house. When we bought this house, my husband was paying $500 less. That include mortgage, taxes, and insurance for this house. $500 less than what he was. And I told him, you know, I saved you some money. You should be giving me that money so I could put it in my escape account. Okay. Choose what you want. If you want filler uppers, KG Smooth, and lots of men out here, choose him. Go ahead, take him. I don't want to hear you complaining and crying 3 months later. He's not helping me. I'm so tired. I have the baby. I gotta go back to work in 2 months because he's a filler upper. He can't take care of the bills. You know how many months I stayed home? 6 glorious months. 6 months, girl. And I wanted to take a year, but I couldn't because of the way my job is set up. After 6 months, the stuff changed, and I didn't want that to change because after so many years there, girl, I'm not trying to go 5 under. No. So I went back to work. Okay. Think it through. Think your life through. You have a KG Smooth, and men like him because they're nice and they're going to love you. They're going to be faithful to you. So you say, as if the man who can provide can't love you, provide, and be faithful to you. Because what's going to happen is these men are going to become resentful, and then they're going to get up and leave you and get them somebody who could appreciate them for their filler upper attitude. Because after a while, you're going to get tired of him talking about he ain't got the money to pay the rent. He can't pay the cable, the light, the mortgage, the water. He ain't got it. And you're going to get tired of that. You're going to get tired. Just talk to your black girlfriends. I'm telling you. Girl, he can't even, you can't even pay the mortgage, the rent. You want to go $750 rent. You better choose. Ooh, I gotta do a couple more videos, girl, because Naya, ooh, she was so classy. I had to rewind. I said, ooh, girl, she did it so that. She said, so wait a minute. You think as the provider and the protector, you're supposed to be a filler upper? You're not the. But how you gonna be the head, but you just filler up? Let me know what you think, girls. You single ladies, make sure you make your decision clear and you can live with it. You want 50-50? Make sure he's 50-50 in the whole house. Everything. 50-50 cooking, 50-50 washing, 50-50 cleaning. These men want to pay 50-50 of the bills and then still have you doing everything else. Okay? Not saying he can't help. My husband is sole provider, but he still help whatever he can do. You know, the men, they can't do much, girl. I told you my husband rolled. I went upstairs last night and I unrolled my blanket. And I got into bed and go to sleep. Okay. Because you know they can't do much in the house, but they help. You know. So if you want to fill her up, think it through. Just decide you're going to have a child and you're going to add him to the number of children you have. You have 3 kids and a filler upper. You have 4 kids because you are responsible for everybody and everything. All right, girl, I gotta go wash my hair. This one thing I hate about natural hair is the washing for me. It's too much for me, girl. It's too much. I can't. And you know, it's coronavirus. I can't go down to the doobie spot and have them wash it and blow it out for me. I can't. I'm not taking no chances, okay? But I love you. I'm going to go wash my hair. Let me know what you think about Mr. Filler Upper. I'm going to come back and read some of Filler Uppers from my book. Love you, girl. Bye.